What are you hearing from the students? Are you getting a lot of them coming to you with concerns about being able to find a job after graduation? And then on top of that, have you heard of any rescinded job offers from some of your students? What do we need to do to make sure that these students aren't getting discouraged and trying to leave the state to find work?
I'll say first and foremost, I have yet to hear of any of our students having a job rescinded, which is great. But then again, I don't know if, all the students are going to reach out and say that. But I think the concern for gaining a job and getting into the industry that they like, that has not changed from how it was previously before the coronavirus. I still have those same students who are just unsure of themselves that they are ready to enter the workforce. And on top of that, of course, a situation like that, if you're already feeling that way, it could make those feelings worse. And so, what I would say to these students is take a deep breath and let's talk through this, okay? At the end of the day, we don't know how long this is going to last, but we know that there still are going to be things that need to be done, meaning there are going to be jobs. And so some of the advice that I say is, right now, since you have the time, if you want to make sure that you are a top candidate, you need to make sure your to-do list of career is good, meaning all checks saying you know how to talk about yourself. Your resume is top line. Trying to make these students top candidates once we get out of this situation, I think can be helpful and help those students feel a little bit better. Now, if they choose to take this time and not to do anything to improve their career development, then I may worry after we get out of the situation of them getting hired, because at that end, employers are just going to try to hire the best candidates and be done with it because they know they have some work to do with building themselves up.
Are there students from Kent State Trumbull who will not be able to graduate on time
As a result of the situation?
as a result of that? But then on the other hand, are there any workarounds that the Trumbull branch is doing to help ensure the students get that experience, but maybe not through some traditional means?
I would say I don't know of any specific student currently that as a result of the situation, they won't be able to graduate when they were supposed to. I think we are really trying our hardest to work with some of the employers who had internships for the students to see how much hours they had gained prior to the start of this and what can be done for the remainder of the semester to get those hours. Faculty members at Trumbull, they are responsible for supervising those internships. And so I know that a lot of our opportunities, some of that work, the paperwork can be done at home. And so we're willing to work with the student to hopefully get them graduated. We don't want this to be something that hinder them moving forward. And so if there's any way that we can help them to ensure that they graduate, if spring was their intended graduation, then we will do so.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers stand strong.